Welcome back. In the quiet, tense aftermath of Lucian, Cognose's fall at the hands of the Mighty Nine, the misshapen body of Lucian collapsed to the ground, the body ripped open from face to sternum, nearly in half, tumbled to the ground and folded over itself. The remaining eyes of the Somnavum gone. In that quiet, you hear whispers in your mind. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dozens, hundreds, thousands of voices saying, thank you. And you watch as these motes of light begin to drift out of the walls of the surrounding space and float up and out. The individual spirits, minds, souls of every Eorian trapped and suffering for over 1,000 years finally left to rest. As that happens, the red glaring eyes upon your bodies also begin to fade, as the will that had tethered itself to you, ever hungry, was now gone. But in this moment, you also acknowledge that one of you has been lost. Caleb Widogast is lifeless on the ground.
I run over and cast Gentle Repose just to hold.
I run over next to Caduceus. We can do this together.
We can do this.
Caleb, you're gonna be okay. And, God, I hope I have it. Yeah. I'm gonna cast Revivify with one of my diamonds that we got.
I'm going to
I'm
going to help.
Whatever.
bring RT down and set him on Caleb's stomach. Be like, come on, man. You missed the whole fight. You gotta be here for Caleb.
As soon as you put your hands down, a second pair of hands, or now it would be a third pair of hands with you there, rests on top of both of yours as the green familiar cloak of Artagan, the Traveler, now meets the two of you atop your fallen friend. Says, terribly sorry, I tried. These mines were keeping me at bay. My apologies. Let us try them. Roll a d20 for me, if you don't mind.
Clear all these out. Do I add anything to it?
Your wisdom modifier.
22?
Yeah. That should suffice. As all of your hands together press down, and as you pull your hands back, Caleb's chest expands with them, and breath enters his lungs once more.
Welcome back, Mr. Caleb.
You're okay.
Is it over?
I think so.
You did it!
Inside check. It's a 26. Thank you.
Oh, yeah.
We did it.
We did it.
Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. The voices just continue, this cavalcade, non-stop around you.
I reach over and I grab Yasha's hand. And I just grab her by the face and kiss her.
I kiss her back. I kiss her in each spot where the eyes were.
And then I just slowly turn and look at the Lucian's body.
Same.
Just kind of still holding her hand, start to walk over. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna turn around and I imagine he fell right next to Caleb, right?
Yeah, fairly close by.
I'm gonna crawl over and look at his body. Does he seem like... Does he have the eyes still on his body?
Yeah.
Does he still seem monstrous in form, or...
The eyes are gone, and the swollen form seems to have diminished somewhat, the power having evacuated.
He's like kind of laying on his side.
Yeah, still the lower half in the creature's form, and just the whole thing has fallen there.
Oh,
Oh, so it's.
Is there a way to
get him out.
get him out? Yeah.
Get who out?
I'll limp over, look over just her shoulder at the body. Is it all just connected, or is there a way that we can sort of cut through and...
I mean, it's up for you to try if you want to.
I
It
try to
looks
start-
connected.
Pulling some things away to try to see if.
Make a strength check.
23.
23. Pulling back, and you yank it where the flesh tethers are on the midsection of Lucian's body, and you tear some of it away, and you can see it tears some of the skin. As you pull back some of the tendon connections, you do see beneath it, the body continues, layered within this fleshy exterior.
I just start rage ripping
Yeah, I
off
help
the.
her. I do the just not as efficiently because I'm weak as fuck, but I help.
You begin to pull and tear. It will take a while doing this with your hands. And within a few minutes of your fingers beginning to bloody from the process of trying to rip extremely strong tendons and musculature, you see more and more of the body within. Not fully merged, just covered by whatever had connected with him in the city, in the Somnavum. But Lucian, the legs do continue within, if you wish to continue.
Get him out of there.
Yeah. I just keep going.
Yeah, I pull out just a knife. I just start helping chop away that
With
way.
your knife, it makes it a little easier. Between the two of you, over the next 5 or so minutes, you eventually cut enough free where you begin to grab his torso and pull, and as you do, Lucian comes free from the seating within the swollen base. Bloodied, naked, still heavy gash in the front, lifeless.
I'm going to stumble over by the body and pull out my transmutus stone and place it on his chest and look around at everyone here. Why did we come this far if not for this?
Are we sure it won't bring Lucian back?
Somnavum is gone. If he is still twisted, he will be alone. And we will be able to handle him. But what if? Why did we go so far and fight so hard? We would do this for any one of us.
Yes, of course. I think he's still in there.
I know he is.
You don't think that he's one of these golden motes of light that's being released?
Are you sure this is even wise to attempt?
Once you're a member of the Mighty Nine, you're in. You should know that by now.
He's right. And right now, there's only 8 of us.
Do either of you two good folk have any diamonds left?
I do.
Are
How
we
much do
gonna
you
do
need?
this here?
Yeah.
We do this at home.
No, now.
May I check to see if there is anywhere on his body that he might have saved that 4-leaf clover?
Make an investigation check.
How? Oh yeah. Can I assist or join her and look for a fucking
What do you mean?
holding?
Diamond.
That's that's not an assist. That would be your own separate
Do my own
intelligence.
separate
Make an investigation check, yeah.
investigation check.
Yes.
While they're looking, I'm just gonna put my hand on Caleb's shoulder,
26.
and I'm going to cast
26.
Natural 19 plus 7.
Damn.
What are you looking for?
23.
A fucking bag of
holding.
I'm gonna cast a Cure Wounds at
yeah.
level 3 on Caleb to get your health up a little bit.
Okay.
Kind of like the nuclear football.
Oh, yeah.
A very thorough glance. Unfortunately, it does not look like the 4-leaf clover has survived the journey. It cannot be found. The bag of holding does not reside within Lucian's body. With a roll that high, you frantically begin to scout about the environment. And if you recall, and you do with that roll, when you saw Lucian enter the chamber when you were talking to the Somnovum, where he had the cluster of the Intuit charges, you saw a bag on the ground.
That's right.
And you glance over and look in that direction, and the landscape has shifted and has changed. You could try and search the space there. Okay.
Yeah, I'll run over and frantically start trying to search.
Can I give him guidance?
For the sake of this, because this is a chained challenge here, to the high investigation roll guided you to that memory. Roll one more investigation check, please.
Oh, God.
With guidance.
Was that a D4?
Oh no!
Can I help him search?
16.
16. Looking about the space, a lot of what once remained, even any sign of the leftover expended Intuit charges, seemed to have been swallowed by the interior of the chamber and the city itself.
I remember he had a bag with the Intuit charges, and it was over here, but it may have been lost.
Close my eyes, and I'm going to imagine the bag emerging from the wall.
Okay. You imagine it very hard. Go ahead and just roll a d20. Add your wisdom modifier, and that's it.
Natural 20.
No way. Now that I don't trust you, but take a picture. I want to see that. I want to see that. That's awesome. I love it.
Think of that shit.
That's awesome.
Wow.
I'd
love it if we all got a photo of a 3.
We're just collecting all the d20 pictures tonight. All the natural 20 rolls tonight. We're just saving in a gallery now after this. That is awesome.
It looks really pretty, this picture. Just
That's
'cause
even
it's in
better.
the cake. It looks really nice.
I love it. I love it. Oh my God, it's the CR top 2. I love it. That's ridiculous.
Ooh, perfect.
Without
it does
without the eyes emblazoned on your body, without the presence of manifestation enhancing aether, to will something of any magnitude in this space is an incredibly challenging test of one's mental fortitude and intent.
I got a good imagination.
Thankfully, you have a very good imagination.
So perfect.
You've lived in your imagination for most of your life, and your journey from child to adult to cleric to friend to adventurer to hero, has only strengthened that. And as you're concentrating forward, you glance over in the space where you swear you looked before, and you see, almost ejected out of the dying flesh of the city, your bag of holding.
Slide. I reach in and try and pull out the cloven crystal.
You pull your hand out, and you sense the cold, familiar, spherical shape
I put it
of
back
the
in.
third and final key.
I put it back
that was
in. I close the
unleashed.
bag. I walk over to Jester, and I just wrap my arms around her. Thank you. Thank you.
Do we have that diamond on his navel, please?
The big one.
Yeah.
The big navel?
I've got a 500 gold diamond.
That's the one I'm burning.
The one.
Okay.
Caleb is going to set his hands on the transmuter stone, which is as big as an ostrich egg, and think of all the time and energy that went into making him able to destroy and tear down, and how good it feels to subvert that and turn it and use it to build and restore and heal. And I begin to summon up every ounce of learning and ability and skill and inspiration and imagination I have, and channel it into the stone and fill it with the shared connection that everyone here has, and try to summon our friend back from the beyond.
I just place my hand down on top of his, just for moral support, if anything else.
I release a hand and put it on the shoulder for old time's sake.
So, I assume you're using the stone to cast Raise Dead.
Raise Dead. It will destroy it.
Yes. The stone immediately begins to crack, and from within those exposed interior bits, a warm, light blue light begins to drift out across the sundered body of Lucian. The light begins to envelop the body. And there's a brief, tiny little light in the cold eyes that's been snagged. The ritual has begun. Who would be the first to step up?
Caleb looks to Yasha.
Oh God.
Is the body bisected?
It is. It's not like fully bisected, but like
it's
the
like-
front is torn open. It's just kind of been pushed back together for now.
We don't need to heal first.
I don't think so.
Resurrection
Nobody
magic
feels-
generally will take care of
That's
something.
some crazy shit? Okay.
What do I do?
Ladies,
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh God, I gotta think.
Just talk to him. Just
I still,
bring your memories to him.
I think I have his coat.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it does.
Sounds right.
I have his belt. I think you have his coat.
Oh, right.
After we went back.
I take out his jacket and smell it, and I sort of lay it over him. And I get really close and sort of kneel by his face. Please come back to us. I've missed you so much. don't really know what to say or how you're supposed to do this, but all I want is for you to be here right now and be whole. I just lean down and give him a kiss on the cheek.
Okay. Go ahead and make a persuasion check with advantage.
$15.
As you pull away from kissing the cheek, the blue glow around the body, as the magic begins to set in, you see the two slightly offset sides come together, and the wound becomes just a line. Who wants to make the next offering?
I will step up. I'm gonna pull out the tarot card deck. And I'm gonna kneel down. If you're at his head, I'll kneel down on his left-hand side and face him, and I'm gonna say, so I took the cards, and I've added a few to it. And I think you're going to be super impressed with everything I've been doing. But I still need you here to teach me everything, because I'm kind of bullshitting, Molly. I don't really know what I'm doing, so... if you could, come back and be my sensei, I'd really appreciate that. Thank you.
Okay. It is another persuasion check.
So it makes it harder, because
It does make it harder, but it can be done if you roll high enough. So, go ahead and roll another persuasion check.
$17.
17. Okay. The blue light pulses and glows. The spell is still in effect. Would you like to make the last offering?
Third time is the charm. Empty no longer, Mr. Tea Leaf.
I step up and I say, we couldn't save you the first time. We weren't strong enough. And that's not true any longer. And I take off the belt around my hands, and I lay one that I ripped and put over his third eye, and I take the second one and I just wad it and hold it against his heart, pressing what blood is left in there into the surface of his skin. And I say, it's time to remind me of how much of an asshole I am. Just holding the belt tightly to his body.
Okay. That would be a third persuasion check.
Is it it's not going.
What were you going for?
I don't know. I was just trying to do something else with the blood, and the blood hunt tap into his blood hunter shit.
Would you prefer to do medicine check? And trying to treat the wounds?
Oh, I should have done that.
You're appealing to the spirit and the soul.
Yeah, I'll do a medicine check.
And so
I'll do a medicine check.
you're trying to clarify the ritual and make sure that there is a body to return to. Okay. Go ahead and make a medicine check.
16.
16. Okay. As the light gathers around the body, the magic attempting to reach out into whatever space holds the souls here in the astral sea, as so many go scattering outward now to search for one, a fragment of one, or is it a whole one? If souls can grow from but a piece, to try and reverse the trajectory of that one, if it is indeed available.
Oh no!
I can't believe that just happened.
I get to re-roll ones.
Unfortunately, it doesn't work that way. The magic feels like it finds something. But maybe it's because it's just a fragment of the spirit. It's not strong enough to bring it back. It's not strong enough magic. And as the light fades, the body is restored. The wounds are cleaned. And there before you is the body you remember as Malimok Tea Leaf. Sans the red eyes, of course. But the spirit did not return.
He's lifeless.
He is.
But we know it's him.
At least we let him.
You know it's his body.
I lean down, kiss him on the forehead where he kissed me a long time ago, and push the sweaty hair out of his face. You are frustrating, but we will miss you.
Essek gets up in a huff. Walks about 20 feet away.
There's nothing else to do. Caleb.
I tried.
Well, we can't leave him here.
No.
No. I mean, there's a hill next to a road that he should be buried at.
Or
Something even better.
I think I can do something better. If that's all right.
Here or later?
You can come home with me.
Yeah.
I start to place pieces of amber around his body.
His name was Mollymock Tea Leaf. I mean, he's asking to be turned into dead people tea.
Would probably be very strong stuff.
I'm glad he's not trapped in Lucian anymore.
No.
And he had a second fight. He helped us along the way.
He did.
You might not have been able to do it without him.
Let's find the prettiest place in the Blooming Grove.
Everywhere is the prettiest place in the Blooming Grove. It'll be.
I begin the slow process of casting the Vault of Amber to bring him with us.
As Caleb's doing that, I'll walk over to Essek and just quietly ask him, "Are you all right?"
It's not fair. It's not fair.
No.
We've all come so far. It's just not fair.
It barely is. You did more for us and for him than most anyone we know.
I spent my entire life studying the intent to not let things like this happen to chance. It can't be it, can it?
I don't know. But if you were to ask my wise friend Caduceus, I'm sure he would tell you that life continues on. It changes, it evolves, and it grows. I don't think there's an end. You just might not be able to see the next trip. But you have more time. You have more time to study. You have a talent that I don't understand. Use that anger, that frustration. Let it fuel you. If you have any regret or grief over what you've done in your life, I see nothing but good, and nothing but an opportunity for you to turn it around. You've shown me all I need to see.
What do we do with the city?
What? Is
we
the
have-
ground withering up or anything? Is it?
Looking about the chamber, you can see the color is graying. The pinks and reds and purples and browns and oranges have all just begun to leave pale.
We leave one of those psychic machines, if we have one left, just in case anyone ever decides to wander over here again.
Charges? Do they stay eternally set?
Yeah.
Till something
Hopefully.
comes near it.
Hopefully the city will die and rot away.
I'm just going to start doing a little walk and start just letting the decomposition flow out of my hands and just slowly bring the city to a close.
Fungus, moss, all sorts of life that hasn't existed within this city since it found itself here begins to take hold and root. And you know in time it'll spread.
It'll be enough.
Did you all hear those thank yous?
Yes.
It's a long time to be trapped.
Very long time. This wasn't a waste.
Oh, no.
We may be heroes that no one knows about. But we know.
God, you're right.
I know it was a hard-fought victory, but it still feels like we lost.
Essek walks up to you. Kelebutugast. Have you ever accepted defeat?
Maybe today for the first time. Or a change in direction anyway.
What are you thinking, Essek?
I don't know. I just wish there was more I could do. Anyone could do. Unfortunately, this type of magic is beyond my purview.
Takes a full 20 minutes as a ritual to use the amber.
Are you putting him inside?
Yeah, yes. We give him a better.
Before it goes in.
When
Couple
very
minutes
quietly
left. Now is the time.
in the corner cast divine intervention. I'm just sort of curious.
Okay.
Please tell me what this means, because
No.
I'm tired.
Did you succeed? Did you just succeed again? Wow, the wild mother really loves him.
I mean, that's what you get for trusting a weasel.
Had a pretty baller episode, just for the war.
You rolled the fucking 2%.
I did.
Rolled 2%.
You really did?
I did.
Holy fuck!
Oh my god, wild mother, please be with us right now.
Hold on.
And what are you?
Whatever it was, just put it back. I think they've earned it. Put it back.
I fucking love this game.
Did you fucking roll a 0-2? That's what happened? Holy shit.
Of all the fungus and moss that has grown through the decomposition, more plants begin to grow as well.
I can't deal with the emotional whiplash.
I need my kid. I'm exhausted.
Wait.
Sorry.
Vines and flowers and roots and ferns begin to bloom and blossom out of the ground surrounding his body. Begin to encase it in a way that's oddly familiar to one of you. You feel in this place of cold stillness, of death and vacancy, a warm breeze that smells sweet, with hints of ocean. The green turns to brown and pulls away. Your eyes open for the first time.
Bolts up and runs.
No! I chase after.
Stops.
Episodes or so later.
Empty. 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 Empty.
Molly. Molly Mock Tea Leaf.
Empty.
No.
Love. Love.
Magician. Tinker.
I'll cast disguise self and turn myself into a goblin.
I jump back.
Joy.
I go up and I hug him.
See? Rumor.
Just looks at the other two. Empty. And he goes and lies down.
Molly. Do you want some clothes?
Or a jacket?
Joy.
I'll get out my paintbrushes and I'll start painting him his old outfit and give him some really flamboyant, flourishy clothes. I don't need to give you a coat, though. We have that for you.
Caleb simultaneously pulls Veth into sort of a shoulder hug low on the left and rings an arm around Essex's neck to the right and pulls them both in close and just watches the group descend on Mollymock.
Amyasha.
Love.
And I go over and give a big hug.
I give the biggest hug back.
Love.
I look a little different, but everything else is still kind of the same. Except I fell in love.
Beauregard.
Empty.
Molly. Unless I guess you feel like you want to change it, now's a good time.
You might need a new moniker.
Empty. Home?
Yeah, we can go home. This is not home. I go over to Caduceus.
Yep.
Yep, he's here still.
Yep.
I didn't think that would work.
How did you do that?
I asked politely.
You're amazing.
Anybody can do it. It's really...
I can't. I tried.
I don't know, give him some time.
Yeah.
But...
I give Caduceus a big kiss on the cheek.
Oh.
You did it.
Oh. Everybody did it. This is... I'm so tired.
Yeah. We should go home.
Where do you want to go?
I don't know if we have control over it.
We do.
We do?
Yeah. I think so. I'm pretty sure.
Where can we go?
How can we go?
Plane shift if Caduceus has it prepared. I'm kind of tapped out.
I think I can probably manage.
Did you save a 7th level slot?
I
He did.
did.
Your house? Nicodranus?
Oh,
Oh, we shouldn't go back to your house.
the gentleman?
I also saved my reserves, so wherever we go,
We can get somewhere else.
We can gather together. We can get somewhere else.
Have a
We
nice
can-
night in the tower.
Maybe the Blooming Grove.
That sounds nice.
I am
To bury.
at your service.
It's really beautiful,
It
though.
is.
Oh, with any luck, all of you will end up there one day. That would make me very happy.
Honestly,
Oh, good.
It seems like a sweet sentiment, but yes. The surroundings aren't changing or deteriorating rapidly. Us just continuing on their normal.
Make perception check.
14.
14. Best you can tell, other than the coloration shift, it's not falling apart, crumbling, or anything. Just becoming pale.
Okay.
hey, Caduceus,
Yeah.
you guys didn't get to meet.
I was letting you all have your moment.
No, please, by all means.
Following accents, I will not be responsible. Molly Mock, I guess Mr. Tea Leaf. Hello. How are you feeling? Empty? Yeah, he's as riveting as you all say.
Normally way more entertaining than this, I promise.
Just give it a few days.
We'll see where it goes.
I'm gonna pull out the tuning fork that Allura gave me.
Wait,
Oh, wait.
I'm going to go over
Yeah.
to Caleb and put my hand on his shoulder and give him a cure wounds at 5th level, because you have 1 hit point,
No,
don't you?
I cure wounds to him at
But
3rd
it's still
level.
pretty low.
I'll give it to you.
I'll
anyway.
take it.
Anybody else in the single digits?
Not single.
Probably Molly Mock.
Probably Molly Mock.
Yeah, Molly is probably at 1 hit point.
I've got this new explosive arrow I was about to try out.
Maybe I'll put it in Molly just in case shit goes awry. I'll come over. I'll use minor image to create a little fruit salad and walk over. Put a 5th level cure wounds.
I don't know what my hit points are, but apparently they're 5th level cure wounds.
34 points.
So, well, you have 35 hit points.
Yay.
Great.
I take Bowen for a big hug and cast Healing Hands.
Like
For 15.
be a DPS.
I just take a deep breath and breathe her in.
I kiss her on the top of her head.
Just kind of bury my head in her chest just a little.
And plane shift can take up to 9 people.
You and
Okay.
8 friends.
Well, I've also got Sprinkle.
Sprinkle will sadly
sprinkle
have to be left
count?
behind.
Does Sprinkle count?
Sprinkle is an accessory.
Sprinkle is considered an accessory.
Okay. That's great. That's good. That's good.
An accessory? Fuck you say, bitch.
You've got the tuning fork for Exandria, and I've got the tuning fork for the Astral Sea.
Yeah.
Okay, so you don't need mine anymore.
Not for a while, hopefully, no.
Yeah.
Have we decided where we're going?
I guess the Blooming Grove.
Jester, do you want to quickly just draw a big dick here before we leave?
That's a really good
I
idea.
mean,
I mean, you kind of did, but
Yeah,
maybe
you know
something more
what though?
lasting.
I'm just gonna go over to the big pillar and
You big egg dick.
yeah, I'm just gonna paint it to make it look like a dick forever
Okay.
until it is no longer standing.
It's unique to be able to just fly up, wheel yourself around it, and kind of paint free form as you coast, around it as an untethered free spirit of art
Yeah.
and expression. And within a few moments, you have masterfully shaded it to look like a big old donger.
And then I'm going to, at the very top of it, draw a big Captain Tusktooth. Right on the.
You got it.
Branding.
Yeah.
Multi-dimensional branding.
Essek actually walks up to you, Caduceus, as you're getting ready and says, "See, there's always a way."
I'm impressed.
No. If everyone has been impressed with this, it's me.
I think you have a bright future ahead of you.
Of course.
You did well. You take the blame. You should take the credit too.
I do. I'm glad I did it.
I think you're going to save a lot of people. You already have. I think you have a good life ahead of you.
He puts his hand on your shoulder and says, I hope you are right.
And if not, I'm sure the rest of them will hunt you down, and that'll be the end of that, but...
Not that far off.
Well, and you're always welcome in my house.
Thank you.
Yours, your home, or mine?
Let's go to yours.
All right, everybody.
Yeah, this.
Makes a circuit.
Hey, look, there's 9.
Yep.
Commit this city to the air. We're out.
We finally got 9. Like 9, really 9.
That's crazy.
This city.
With that flash of energy, you are all pulled from the astral sea, away from the now dead city of Cognosa. Its long-standing, terrifying tragedy concluded. And we'll end tonight's episode there.
That is the most unbelievable.
I can't believe that shit!
The most unbelievable pinball turn of events.
There's no reason why that should have worked.
That should not have worked!
Never.
You rolled one.
I was literally going, oh, man, okay.
On the map.
I mean, I was like that.
Some new ones.
I was legitimately going, that was like
I would have been
sad, but also a beautiful, appropriate
Beautiful
story. Like that would have been.
Yeah.
I was in my head. I was like, there are a lot of wonderful things that come out of this. It'll be like bittersweet, but also, or you just roll a fucking 2.
You know, the interesting thing is it allows me to actually finally like because there's so much stuff about him as a like the notion of that character that I can now actually kind of.
I was hoping that
Right,
something
I
like
know,
this
that
might
way I can
happen if
actually,
you
like,
guys
do
went through the
something.
pathway. This was
My
definitely
God.
something that could happen.
Congratulations.
can have a-
Talzin's character saved Talzin's character.
Well, you know.
It was a trippy moment right before you started talking that I was like, oh, it's been since before our son was born that you talked that way last.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
Over 100
Oh
episodes.
my gosh.
Quietly at home, I keep fucking with it.
Just in case.
Just
You
in
guys
case.
were gone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess we don't have to
Ronan was
guilt
being
Ronan
cool.
anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Birch.
His soul can live.
Or Birch.
Yeah.
No, we,
Call
she
Birch.
keeps getting shit.
We'll have that conversation.
You're off the hook.
Somewhere right now, she's like, oh, fucking thank God.
From the astral.
Her Twitter feed is going to explode.
Oh my
I
god.
just hear her going,
Yeah. But also, once again, like, what an amazing story came out of that. Like,
Right.
Yeah.
Like, up even to this moment.
what
Fuck.
did we have to roll over a 10 on the,
Huh?
on the
It would
map?
have been
Yeah.
over. No, because one of those didn't quite make it. So it would have been 3, 3, and then 1. So it would have been, sorry, 3. So no, it would have been over 5 to get it.
Oh,
There were two
wow.
two successes.
So that natural
then-
one was just like the
That was just the
worst.
worst one.
Yeah, that was a nail on a coffin.
Yeah, and I was like,
Wham.
and the party was like, if
That
he,
was mad.
he rolled a 2%, and if I roll under a 5 again, like, then it was over. It was meant to be.
Yeah.
and it was
Really
on as
meant
it
to
was,
be.
but
Yeah.
It's like,
fuck.
if I get this, that means I can probably do this anyway. I like. Okay, let's
Yeah.
just see what happens.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna give it to you. I was
Yeah,
like, you know,
no,
I can't just
like-
give you a true resurrection
you
spell. But I was like,
on the verge of
I'll give
doing
another
it?
reroll.
Reroll.
Were you,
I'll give a reroll.
were you like debating whether or not to try it?
Yep. And then the chaos gremlin in me is.
I mean, we
Yes!
had minutes
Yes.
minutes before.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you would have been in the stones.
I was like,
Oh,
fuck, it's a
shit.
D100. I mean, what? That's hilarious.
What are the chances?
Yeah, D100 is hilarious.
The math
I will
is literally, yeah.
Oh my
Yep.
god.
Well,
Odds are 15 out of 100.
we'll pick up from there next week.
Wow.
Arrival to Blooming Grove. And to, I guess, whatever will be the next, possibly, final wave of this campaign.
Oh my
Oh, boy.
God.
After 3+ years. Well, we'll pick it up there. Thank you so much for joining us. We love you very much. And is it Thursday? Good night.
We're alive!